G'day guys, welcome along to our Macmillan project. This is a real exciting build that we've got going on, restoring this 1920s character home up here in the hills. We're going to hit this job in about 3 stages, the first of which being a full foundation replacement, the second being a full restoration of the existing structure, bringing back some of those beautiful features, and the third being quite a large extension out the back to make the house a little bit bigger and a little bit more livable. So come along, let's see what's happening. So as you can see, she's stood the test of time for over 100 years, these foundations, but unfortunately in the old post-earthquake era here in Christchurch, she's not quite up to scratch down here in the subfloor. So what we're going to do is rip out all of these old piles and repile the whole house, including underpinning some of the existing ring foundation wall. We're also going to have some serious structure going upstairs, opening up walls and adding in steel beams and posts, so we'll have to put some extra beefy footings under here to cover those as well. So here we are inside this grand old lady, and like most homes of this era, a lot of changes have taken place over the years. Walls have been taken out, things have been added, and they haven't necessarily been done to reflect the beauty of the house, let's say. So we've been tasked with getting this thing back to its original state and making things flow a little bit better through the house. One of the major features of this house back in the day would have been its high ceiling, which was about 2.7 high. The problem is, in the past, this wall here has been opened up, and to achieve that, a steel beam had to be added to support the structure above. The problem with that is they just chucked that steel beam underneath the old ceiling without putting it up into the floor space above. So what we're going to do is push that steel beam right up into those joists above, and then we're going to be able to raise that ceiling back up to that 2.7 height. Another thing we're going to do is add another steel beam off this one in this direction, so we can then remove this wall here and open the whole thing out into one big open plan living, dining, kitchen area. One of my favourite features of these old homes is the timber windows. All the windows through the whole house are going to be getting double glazed, but some of them are going to need some of our attention to get them back up and running again. So we're going to be rebuilding the likes of this sliding window on site ourselves, just to cut out another sub-trade and to keep control of that quality. Just like this slider here, we'll be chucking in new sliders and new seals to get everything nice and smooth again. Weather tightness is extremely important in every home, and this old girl is no exception. So it's got to be out with the old slate roof and in with a brand new colour steel one. The cladding is going to need a bit of our attention too. I'd say because of the condition and the rot, we're going to be having to replace about 80% of what's on here. So there's going to be plenty of work for us out here. The boys have been busy up here ripping down some of the old wall linings. As you can see, there's some newer style framing that's been put in here. Unfortunately, when doing this renovation, some load-bearing structure's been removed from underneath that's up supporting the roof. Luckily, with our expertise, we've got a plan in place to put some new structure through there and get things back to 100% for the client. We're also going to be removing a lot of these walls and opening out the area up here to stop it being so rabbit warren-y, as one would say. Another feature of the house that needs to be fixed is the fact that all the floor levels are quite off. So we're going to be removing the flooring, chucking in new floor joists and feathering everything out to get things nice and level again. Finally, we're actually going to be doing some new building work, which is really going to add some value to this property. The existing garage up off the road is far past its use by date. So we're going to be building a new garage down here that connects onto the house. Above that, we're going to have a new guest bedroom with an ensuite bathroom, and then we're going to create a grand entranceway to get us up into this beautiful house. As you can see, this is a really exciting project for us. It's not often you get to work on these beautiful old homes. We're going to keep you updated with some of the exciting stuff that we're doing inside. But if you've got a similar project that needs some love, get in contact with us today.